drain plug. First thing to do before anything else is get this little thing in. Stop your boat sinking.
Oh, you have to sit it quite tight then.
Yeah. But not too tight because it is brass. So you don't want to over tighten it. But it has to be quite tight. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are out again boating. We've got Sea Weavers here, Sonia's here. We are down at Northerly Marina in Hayling Island. We're just about to get ready to launch. We've got the slipway just over there. We've done all the gubbins. We've got the boat ready. The boat is ready to launch now. So we've just got to get to it. So we're going to get it in the water and enjoy this weekend. Now it seems our luck with slipways continues. As we approach the water, you can see how steep the slipway is. There was also a strong wind blowing across the slip. It was quite tricky just to get the trailer positioned correctly. As we entered the water, our first mistake becomes immediately apparent. We put the boat in way too deep. As we lowered the trailer, Sonia grabbed the ropes, ready to pull the boat off. It should have been a simple task with the boat floating off the trailer. But for some reason, the bow eye was now firmly stuck on the roller. You can see the boat tilting and wobbling, pivoting on the bow eye. Sonia was really giving it some effort trying to pull it off. I even started the motor to give it a bit of punch in reverse, but nothing. We were well and truly stuck. So we decided to push the boat in even deeper. If you notice, the angle of the boat did change slightly as we reverse in further. So moving in deeper may have helped a little. But as you can see, it's still pivoting on the bow eye. Now Sonia gets ready to unhook the boat again, and between a bit of reverse thrust and a bit of girl power, the boat finally comes free. But it doesn't end there. We now have strong winds blowing the boat away from the pontoon. I tried to get close to the pontoon and throw a rope. It was a terrible throw, completely missing the pontoon and for Sonia to catch. Next thing we know, the boat is drifting and Sonia only has one rope to hold onto. The wind pushing against the boat was far too strong for Sonia to pull in, and we were heading back towards the trailer. I tried to get us away from the trailer, but it didn't really help. With Sonia shouting at me to turn off the engine and lift the outboard, we started drifting over the trailer. At this point we were also hitting a sheltered spot, and we were able to get the boat under control. What a disaster. Not exactly how you want your Friday evening to start. Well, that didn't go well, but Sonia's waiting at the end. We had an absolute disaster with that, I must say. I think what we did wrong was we put the trailer in too deep again, and then that tilted the sort of boat up when the slipway was quite steep. You just see it's pretty steep slipway, and then so that meant that the front hook was sort of dug into the rollers at the front. But now we've got a little bit of a wind going on, so I think we're going to try and find our spot now and get on. We're all calm now.
I'm ready.
Zen, come on. Just chill out. It's a bit windy, so I'm not sure if you can hear us or not. But we're going to go and try and find our mooring now. So we'll see what happens. We're on E, so E is there, and it's E20. So you'll probably hear a bit of wind on this one because we haven't got all our actual mics. We're so stressed.
We thought this would be an easy one.
This one was tricky.
It was really tricky.
Honestly. Really tricky. I don't know what went wrong. So, there's 2 E's. Oh crap. 2 E's. So we're on the
This
first
side.
side. That's it.
What number are we?
20. There's 32. 22. So we must be near that little grey and
Oh yeah.
blue boat.
I might get ready on the ropes if that's okay. You'll run over my toe in a minute.
I'm heading in that direction.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Slow down. Okay, yeah, you're right. Hang on, there's breeze blocks behind it.
How far can I go?
Hang on. Right, go on, a little bit more. A little bit more. Right, stop, 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 stop! Stop means stop.
Right, after all that drama, I think we're going to go and get some pub grub. Hey Sonia.
Yep. What's it called, Chris?
It's the Ship Inn
Yay.
in Paling Island.
Oh, look at that.
So, looks amazing, doesn't it?
It does. Absolutely amazing.
Not as amazing as my dinner will be in a minute.
Might be better.
Really busy pub. That's always a good sign though.
It is.
We're at the Ship Inn and it's very busy. There is an hour wait for food here.
We're
So
starving.
we're starving, aren't we? As you've seen, there's a gorgeous view from where we're sitting, and
Yeah. And we've got
really
wine
nice.
to last us.
we've got some wine to last us the hour. I've got some nice chilled water as well, which was well needed. And what are we doing next?
Go back and chill in the boat.
We've still got to set up the boat, so it was so stressful. We just thought, let's go and get something to eat first, and then we'll go back and put the sides on the bimini, get it ready for the evening.
And you said that we were going to go out. So we don't just...
I had it all planned that we were going to go out, around the Chichester Harbour and do some exploring, but that's not going to happen. But we'll do some of that in the morning. So until then, we're just going to enjoy the evening, and we'll see you when the food comes out. was the ship inn behind us,
It was.
and that was really nice. Did you enjoy that?
Very good. Yes.
It was very good. So we're going to head back to the boat now and go and chill out for the rest of the evening. Let's go and do that. Right, we are back at the marina, and there is Sea Weavers.
Looking good.
Looking good. It is absolutely calm. The wind has died down to nothing.
Yes.
And yeah, we're going to just spend the evening now chilling out. Got the spring lines in place. There we go.
Yeah, it feels quite comfortable in here.
So we still got to set this up. So we'll put the cushions on. Put the cushions on the front, ready for tomorrow, and possibly get the bimini up. Not sure whether we will or not yet, but we'll see whether that actually happens or not. We finally have got it set up to a level that we're happy with. We're not going to put the sides up just yet. We've got full bellies with our fish and chips and mushy peas, and Sonia had scampi and monkfish. It was monkfish. So yeah, so we've done all that. It is so peaceful here, and let's just have a look where Sonia is. There she is at the front there. So yeah, we're just going to keep the bimini up, I think, tonight. Possibly put the sides up, but at the moment there's no need, is there, Sonia?
It's quite warm.
It's quite warm, yeah. We're sort of like struggling here, so I think we'll overheat if we put the sides on. We're just going to relax now. Maybe stick on some music and have another glass of wine and just relax for the evening. And tomorrow we are heading out towards East Head. Now, the plan for today, before the disaster of the launch, was going to be that we would explore all the harbours, the different channels. You got Bosham Channel, and there's another channel, I can't remember what it's called, but we were going to sort of explore up each of those because we haven't seen any of those yet. But that went all out the window with our disaster of a launch. So tomorrow now, I'm not sure what we really want to do. We're going to go over to East Head in the morning. It's on a falling tide, so if we do anchor up at East Head, we'll have to keep an eye on the boat and make sure we keep pushing it further and further out. We'll try and get it as close as we can to the beach, so we're sort of waist height or whatever, and then just keep pushing it out as the tide goes out, and see how long we stay there until we get bored. Go for a nice little swim, little paddle, bit of sunbathing, and then what I really would like to do is go out of the Chichester bar, which I've been told can be a bit scary sometimes, a bit choppy, a bit wavy, but that's if the tides are wrong. So that's if the water is coming out of the harbour and the wind is going in the opposite direction. So you've got the tide coming out and the wind, so a southerly wind, and I think you're in trouble. So, but it's easterly wind tomorrow, so I'm hoping that's okay. But we might sort of venture and just try it at some point, because I'd love to go and see the forts. There's this No Man's Land fort and the Horse Sands fort. Both are disused, and one used to be a hotel, one was derelict. But I'd love to go and have a look at those from the water. How many years ago, Sonia, when did we have a meal at the Solent?
That was my
Solent fort. Sonia's 40th birthday, we had
So 10 years ago.
10 years ago, we were on the Solent fort, and it was really posh. You had like big tables, about a table of 8 or 10 people, and you all paid to have a lovely posh meal there and walk around the hotel, and it was really nice. But apparently all the furniture and everything is still in there, but it's just sort of disused and derelict now. Depending on how tomorrow goes, we'll decide what we do, but for now I think we're just going to sit here and enjoy the lovely atmosphere and relaxing time on this marina. So we will see you in the morning. Morning, boat campers. It's a bit bright and breezy for 7:30 in the morning. Morning. Morning, Sonia, in there. So, what a bright and breezy morning it is. I think we were both up about 6 o'clock this morning, and it's now 7:30. High tide is at, I think it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. So we're thinking about sort of leaving earlier than we were, so that we can probably go over the Chichester Bar, which, from what I've never done it before, and from what I've been reading and looking at YouTube videos, it's better when there's more water underneath you. So it'd be better to go at higher tide than it is at low tide, when it can get a bit choppy and bouncy. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to head out into the Solent and go and try and see the fort, the Horse Sands Fort. Whether we make it to No Man's Fort, I'm not sure, but we can get to the first one, which is Horse Sands, and have a look around that, and then we can head back to East Head and anchor up and spend the day chilling out and relaxing. So that is the plan. Anyway, we will be cooking breakfast in a minute, and I think Sonia's got some bacon buns to have, and then start getting ready to go on our adventure today. Morning, Sonia.
Morning.
Busy cooking there.
Busy
We got
cooking again.
Bacon butties again,
Yeah.
and this is nice and early.
This is so early. What
So
is it?
early. It is
Just
8:15 now.
It's ridiculous time.
Ridiculous time. But
Yeah.
but this is going to be nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And then we're going to hopefully head out by about sort of 9 o'clock, aren't we? Maybe
Yep.
something like that. And we're heading out to the fort, and then hopefully having a picnic at East Head.
Picnic.
Yeah. So what did you prepare for us for our picnic, Sonia?
Well, I thought this would be brunch, so we've got no food for lunch. We talked about having, I don't know, a barbecue on the beach or a picnic, but we didn't discuss it further. So I packed all the waters and drinks, but no, I didn't plan for lunch.
So yeah. So we've just got a mouth of seawater for lunch.
We've got plenty of water. We've got some crisps.
Yeah. That'll
That'll
do.
until
That'll do.
dinner.
That'll get us through the day.
We can
and
go
then
to
we
the
can-
cafe and see if they've got a sandwich. But
We could do, but we could. I think we'll be quite full up with this bacon. It looks pretty tasty to me.
and we've only got one roll each today.
Oh, right, okay. So you're a bit sparing on the rolls as well.
I planned all the food to leave at home, but not for out here. We'll be fine. Bacon's ready, Chris.
Right, looks very good indeed. Nice and crispy. So I'm going to get the plates out one at a time. Oh, the wind's picking up, isn't it? If I cut our one bun each.
Plenty.
Oh, it is picking up, wind's picking up. Oh. They're not even big buns, they're little finger buns.
What do you mean, they're fine?
Got to try and fit all that bacon in there. And cut it with a wooden knife again. I'm getting good at this. There we go.
Oh. That's like a bit burnt, actually.
Oh, they do look slightly burnt, but I like it like that. That's looking good. Whoa, that's a lot of bacon. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Right, let's get Sonia sorted out.
Thank you.
There we go.
You can eat yours. There's sauce.
I'll get sauce, yeah.
In the
Look at the state of this place at the moment. It's a bit chaotic, so a bit messy. Stuff everywhere. Found that in the anchor locker, that sort of bag, so that's got to go in the bin. And there was a dodgy old rope as well, so I'm going to get rid of that too. But yeah, boat life camping, this is what you have to live with. Bit of a mess, but right, we've got 1 tomato sauce each.
There's 2 each. So you might as well have it. I'll have 2.
We need all the nutrients we can get today.
That's why I'm getting all the bits of meat off the fatty bits as much as I can.
Tomato sauce going on. Oh, they don't give you much in there, do they? Okay, we are just getting ready. The engine's on. Sonia is just doing the ropes now. Engine's all warmed up. All navigation's on. Got Savvy Navi to help us along as well. And then we'll be on our way. Let's see what the day has in store for us, Sonia.
Yep.
We haven't been down here for, what, a year or 2?
Maybe longer than a year.
Maybe 2 years?
Maybe 2 years. It has been a
So
while.
it's all new. Feels all new. Oh, let's get into gear. Right, off we go then.
See you later, Marina.
We're just coming out of the marina. Really high tide, so that's good.
It says max speed 8 knots. It's usually 6, but that one says 8.
Yeah, this one's 8 knots, which is, yeah, like you said, the handle's 6, isn't it? So this one, you can go a little bit faster. It's 27 degrees, but the wind is keeping us nice and cool. Maybe a bit too cool. So you can see it starts to narrow on this map. It really narrows down. So it might get a bit choppy. So we're on the bar now. This is where it gets quite rolly. So those red markers are the entrance sort of like line in. So you've got that red marker, so they're the ones we follow in.
Oh, okay.
It's quite choppy here. God, it does get rolly out here, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is not. I wouldn't want to take the kids out here.
Well, it's alright. Oi!
That was cold. Yes.
Oh!
We are getting soaking now.
We're getting soaking now. Oh, it's more rollers to come. Well, we're going to see the that's one marker there. We got to go to the next one, so we got to go to that one before we can turn right. And then the fort should be over there somewhere. It's a bit rolly, isn't it, Sonia?
It is a bit, isn't it?
It's a bit.
You said it might be a little bit rough. A little bit rough.
A little bit rough, but this is proper rough. Can't go very fast at all, can you?
Should have got our jackets on. Whoa!
I think we will on the way back.
Oh.
We never seem to go out. We never seem to find the calm days, do we?
No.
But Chichester Bar is definitely a bit rolly, so it'll be quite interesting on the way back.
I think I'm shivering.
Yeah, but we can put our jackets on a bit later, ready for the trip back. Change into my trunks on the way back.
Alright, yeah.
You can just see the Spinnaker. You can see the Spinnaker Tower at Portsmouth.
It's waving.
So we're going with the wind at the moment, that's why we're not getting sprayed. On the way back we're going to get sprayed.
Okay.
Because I think the tide's going this way and the wind's going this way, so on the way back it's all against us.
Okay. I can see the fort.
Yeah, we're nearly there. Cardinal marker there. Almost made it to Horsesand Fort.
What's that?
Horsesand. So yeah, so there's another fort over there. I don't know if that's no man's land fort. Not too sure. Or that one might be no man's land over there. Can you see a fort over there?
Oh yeah.
That one's the no man's land. This is Horse Sands, and that one I can't remember what the name is. If you know what the name of that one is, let me know in the description, in the comments. As we approached Horse Sands Forts, it was easy to see why this is considered such a powerful symbol of Victorian engineering. Built between 1865 and 1880, this impressive sea fortress was designed to protect Portsmouth docks from a potential French naval attack. choppy here, so I don't think I'm going to get the drone up. I was going to get the drone up, but I don't think I will.
And we're not going to the other ones.
And we won't go to the other one. We're going to head back now. It's, what's the time? It is...
I need to adjust, hang on.
It's nearly 11 o'clock. We wanted to be back at East Head by 11. So we're going to head back now. But that was fantastic to see.
It's amazing. It is very derelict, so yeah.
It is very derelict, but we're going to get soaked now on the way back, because now we've got the tide coming towards us and the wind coming towards us. So it's going to be fun. Time for the matching crew jackets to make an appearance. A quick change in some bouncy conditions. We've changed. We've got our wet weather gear on now. Look at these rock. Whoa! I'm only going like 6 knots, and they're really, really big waves. Like, so I don't know how fast we can actually go in this. We've got the wind coming across. We're going to get soaked. So we'll probably just chug along at a slow speed, to be honest. And see how long it takes us to get back, but we've got to get back before the tide's too low across the bar. So it's all going to be a bit interesting. This is the challenge of the adventure now. Oh, big rollers. A big one. Oi! We're only up to 10, we can only sort of go 10 knots at the moment, 3,000 revs. Oh. We're right into the wind and right into the tide as well. Well, we're getting close to the bar now.
Uh-oh.
So we'll see how scary that is.
I don't like it when you use a scary word. If you're scared.
Well, it's unknown, isn't it? We've never done it. And it's pretty choppy. And we need to get past it. We need to get through it. Better to ride over the waves, I think. Like,
Yeah.
it's not too bad. It's actually worse out there than it is here.
Yeah, it is.
This is a bit all over the place. Like, it's really making the steering go. It's like having a whoa. Did you get that?
Yes.
It's like you know, it's like having a killer whale steering you.
We're not going too close to them, are we?
Yeah. it's East Head, and look, it looks like all the boats are anchored up near the beach. But where's the sun, Sonia? You said it was going to be sunny.
Well, the telly said it was going to be sunny, and it's cloudy. It's a heat wave.
So what did you think of the trip over to Horse Sands Fort, Sonia?
It was really fun. But yeah, I went in there to get coats, and it felt like I was in a washing machine, and I felt a little bit sick. my tummy's been a bit funny, like. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well,
otherwise fun.
it was, we could only go like 6 knots the whole way, or the whole way back. But that was probably the roughest, choppiest or rolliest conditions we've ever been in, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
But we weren't scared.
No, I just had to have a load of water because I swallowed so much seawater.
I did swallow a lot of seawater as well, but yeah, it was the roughest conditions we've probably ever been in. But this boat just handles it lovely. It really does.
Yeah, I didn't feel scared at all.
I didn't feel scared. No.
Yeah, it's just fun.
On the way out, we did get sort of pushed. So sometimes you can get like pushed like from a wave like you're surfing. That was a bit scary because it can sort of tilt the boat. So you have to sort of angle your boat. Really, you should ride the back of a wave, but I wasn't quite getting that at that point. So that was a little bit tricky. But overall, it's been really nice. And now we're back in the harbour, and we're going to go over to East Head. And then we've got to drop the anchor, and I've never dropped the anchor on this boat, so that's going to be interesting as well. So we'll have a look and see how heavy it is to lift out and to yank out of its the anchor locker. But we'll do that in a minute. But first, we've just got to negotiate these low waters. We've got 12 metres underneath us now. But I can see the sort of land in, only a couple of 50, 100 metres away. So we've got to watch we don't crash into that.
There's quite a few boats going in, so we're probably going.
Yeah, I think we're going the right way. So we'll catch you in a minute. There's a big current, isn't there? But all we need is the sun now. We need the sun to come out, do a bit of sunbathing.
But this is a heat wave.
This is meant to be the
heat wave warning.
The heat wave warning.
And this is our British heat wave.
Yeah, good, isn't it?
Clouds. This is the hottest day. They said 33 degrees, didn't they?
Certainly not 33 here.
No, I don't feel it.
We got matching crew jackets on, and
yeah, the one I picked first, and you copied.
Yeah.
I don't think you said that before. Chop, chop.
Right. Wrecking out, this thing's heavy.
Do you think I could lift that?
No. Right, let out another little bit. That should be enough.
I can hear them dropping their anchor. They've got a windlass. Is it called a windlass?
Windlass, yeah. Right, so we've dropped anchor.
I'm done. Good job.
And now, what we can do...
Turn the engine off. Is it off?
Sorry?
Is the engine off?
No, engine's not off yet. I've got to get back on. Oh.
Easy.
Oh.
What are we doing? You're going to go head first.
Oh. 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 I'm not a young man anymore. I've put the anchor alarm on so that we know if we're moving. Looks like we're staying put at the moment. so that's pretty good. We're quite far out at the moment. Maybe we're a bit too far out, but at the moment we'll just stay here. I think we're pretty good.
Yeah. Get the crisps out then, Chris.
Yeah, let's lunch. Where's our delicious picnic? Okay, so we're getting our lovely picnic out.
What have we got?
Well, we've got some swan food. We could always nibble on that.
There you go.
The swans have got more food than I have.
There you go.
Pan, 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 pan. All stations, all stations, all stations. This is Southern Coast Guard, Southern Coast Guard, Southern Coast Guard.
Oh yeah.
Red flare report.
The Harbour Master.
Information number 1 begins pan, pan. Red flare reported.
Red flare reported.
An unattributed red flare has been reported in the vicinity
Flare.
UTC. End. Any vessels with information contact Southern Coast Guard Channel 16. Southern Coast Guard coordinating. Date time group 211200 UTC. This is Southern Coast Guard.
Crikey. It was choppy out there though, wasn't it?
The Southern Coast Guard, in relation to your recent pan concerning the red flare sighting, just to advise you that two Chichester Harbour Patrol vessels are able to search the east and west sides of Thorney Island. Over.
How you doing, Chris?
Where did the sunshine go, son?
It's raining.
Honestly, like, we've been sitting here for what, an hour or so?
Yeah.
Just waiting for the rain to stop. We had to put all the bimini sides up, but now it's starting to heat up again, isn't it? So it's starting to warm up. It's nice and cosy in here.
Yeah.
And it means that we can still be at the beach because we're literally, the tide's now rising. But yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare, wasn't it? But at least we've got this bimini to just carry on chilling out and enjoying the afternoon.
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
You've got the camera stuck at the back of my head, what are you doing?
So I think what we're going to do, what's the time now? It's about 2 o'clock?
It is 20 to 3.
20 to 3, oh right, okay. Well, there does look like there is going to be some sunshine at some point. And if there is, then I really want to jump in this water. But it just has to heat up a bit first. But then I think we're going to get Sonia. We're going to do a bit of a Sonia teaching lesson. Oh.
That's your anchor alarm.
Yeah. How do you stop it?
Just disable.
So we are drifting then. Yeah. Go on. Yeah! That is in, yeah! What are you doing, son?
Just putting some elastic on the old eyelets because it's so tight, and we tried the little toggle bits and tightened them up, but we lost a couple of little things over to the sea. So yeah, just putting this on, and then it's easy to just stretch over the little bit.
Let's give it a go.
Seems to be working. I say it seems to be working. One's just flicked off. Although we can't lose it because it's attached, so we'll just get the scraggy bit off. You can cut the scraggy bit off.
It's always good to try and get two of you, especially if it's just us two going out, to be able to know how to use the boat. Now, I've done the Powerboat Level 2 course, which is really helpful, but I want to pass some of that on to Sonia now and get her capable of just, if she needs to get us out of trouble, then she can. Change of t-shirt, and we're off to try and get some food, because we did have a very hearty lunch, didn't we, Sonia?
I had 3 packets of crisps, and you only had 2. So
I only had 2 packets of crisps, yeah, and a can of Diet Coke. So we're pretty famished now, so we need to go and get some food. And we were going to go to what was the pub called?
Royal Oak.
Royal Oak.
That's the one I think I videoed yesterday.
Yeah. But we decided that we're going to go for the Ship Inn where we went yesterday. So we're going to go there and try some of their other food on the menu. And that should be nice, shouldn't it?
I pressed the button and you pressed my...
Yeah. So...
Oh, it's a great day.
It was a great day, wasn't it? It really was.
Yeah.
So...
really good fun out at the fort, and then...
Yeah.
That was quite rough water though, wasn't it?
Oh, that was the roughest we've ever been in. That was just insane.
It was fine, it wasn't scary.
Yeah, well, no, the boat handled it fine again. That boat is just amazing for our needs. It turned out a glorious day, didn't it?
It did, yeah. It was raining at one point, quite heavy.
Yeah.
But luckily we put the Bimini sides up and
Yeah,
it's
and
fine.
that worked really well, didn't it?
Yeah, it was very
'Cause I was thinking,
warm.
oh no, we'll be going home early, and because it was raining, but we stuck it out at the at East Head, and the weather came through, and then we were able to jump in the water and like really get the full experience,
It's good
which was
fun.
amazing. So really pleased that it turned out that way. And yeah, I think we're going to go and get some food now. So
Definitely
we'll
need
see you
it.
at the pub. Morning.
Morning.
Lovely day today, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So we are going to go and get some breakfast now at the Salt Shack, which is the Marina's cafe. And I think they do some cooked breakfast, or hopefully they do cook breakfast. This is the day when we've actually got to get the boat out of the water, being Sunday.
It's quite windy.
But we're going to make the most of it, and we've got to be off. It's like a campsite. You have to be off your mooring by 12 o'clock, but then we're going to leave and go over to East Head, spend the day there, and then come back and recover the boat. So that is the plan. But now we're going to go and have some breakfast in the cafe.
Looks busy.
Does look busy. It's a popular place. Okay, we're heading out again to East Head to enjoy a nice afternoon sunbathing and just chilling out. We probably won't show too much of the journey because you've already seen that. So we'll probably see you when we anchor up. Right, as you can see, we're back in the marina. We went out after breakfast, didn't we, to East Head?
Yeah.
But it was so windy. There was a southwesterly wind. The tide was on the way out, so it's a falling tide, and we had 21-mile-an-hour winds, southwesterly winds. It was so uncomfortable. We put the anchor down, and the anchor was slipping, and
Other boats were slipping.
Other boats were slipping.
Close.
Yeah, it was getting quite sketchy, wasn't it? So in the end, we quickly ate our sandwiches and said, right, we're coming back to the marina. So we were out there for, what was it, a couple of hours maybe?
Hours, I think, yeah.
Yeah. But what did we see on the way back?
Oh, I saw some seals.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what a group of seals called.
I really don't know what a group of seals is.
But yeah, we should have it on film, but
Yeah.
we'll see if it comes out.
Yeah. So that really wraps up this little weekend, doesn't it? This weekend's adventure. So we still got to get the boat back onto the slipway, and then get the trailer down there as well. So we'll do that as an outro. But
Lovely weekend.
we've had a lovely weekend, and we will see you on the next adventure. Bye bye.